Later today, state officials are expected to release a timeline for California schools to ease indoor mask mandates. Earlier this month, California ended the indoor mask mandate for vaccinated people, and LA County lifted its outdoor mask mandate for large events, schools, and child care centers. UC Berkeley and the LA Times recently surveyed 9,000 California voters. Nearly 2/3 are in support of mask mandates in K-12 schools, and 55% support the state's plan to require COVID vaccines for students. Also, about 70% of Republicans were opposed to mask and vaccine mandates, while 85% of Democrats supported them. This pandemic has had a devastating impact across the world. But here in SoCal, some communities have struggled even more.
Yeah, this morning we are joined by Deja Thomas, the lead author of a brand new study released less than an hour ago. Deja, thanks a lot for joining us. We appreciate you being here. And we got our hands on this report. It is thick, so I can tell you did your homework.
Yes. Thank you for having me this morning.
Of course, Deja, and the report is 60 pages detailing the impact of COVID-19 on the Black community. You were the lead author of the study, so can you walk us through what you learned?
Yeah, through this study, it really came out of working with, I work at the Deja Thomas Program Manager, the Center for the Advancement of Racial Equity at Work at the UCLA Labor Center. And we worked really closely with the Southern California Black Workers Hub for Regional Organizing, who was doing a lot of COVID-related outreach, getting resources to Black workers, connecting them to different things and informing them of the different COVID-related rights. And kind of through that planning process, we kind of realized, we don't really actually know firsthand what's happening with Black workers, how this pandemic is impacting them, and then how the job and economic impacts kind of filters into the rest of their lives. And so through that process, we decided to actually survey workers as the CBOs were actually outreaching to them and giving them resources. And ultimately, we ended up surveying about 2,000 Black workers throughout Southern California, so LA, Inland Empire, and San Diego. And really through that, we found that a lot of the major findings was what we expected. The Black jobs crisis that existed before the pandemic, that's characterized by disproportionate levels of unemployment and underemployment and low wage sectors and overall systemic racism. They continued, and their impacts got really even more compounded by COVID-19. So more than half the workers we surveyed were in frontline or essential sectors, which meant they were constantly exposed.
And Deja, I'm glad you mentioned that survey, because in terms of mental health, one person surveyed said, quote, being Black in LA is stressful without the pandemic. I need services regardless. That's a clear call for help. So what can be done to improve the resources, if you can touch on that for us?
Yeah, then thank you so much for bringing that up. That was one of the major findings of the report, is that Black workers need specific worker wellness targeted support. And so when it comes to that piece, I think a lot of the recommendations and what folks are really asking for is really targeted support for workers. So whether that is coming from state agencies around how do you actually outreach and support and make sure that the resources that the state has are reaching workers, whether that's coming from employers and actually being accommodating, accommodating to now this massive increase in responsibilities. We found that 90% of Black women surveyed had an increase in at-home responsibilities from child care to elderly care, and many of them reported that their employers were inflexible, and that translated really closely into the high levels of stress. Majority, 80% of the workers we surveyed rated their stress at a 3 or above on a scale of 1 to 5. Black women, even more so, about more than 60% of them actually rated their stress levels at a 4 or 5. So we're talking extremely high stress levels and an extremely precarious environment, both health-wise and economically. And so how can we then take this sobering information and turn it into urgency and moving folks to actually move the resources, move the targeted and direct support to Black workers who have been disproportionately impacted.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Appreciate all the work that you have put into shedding some light on some of the issues and the trouble that's happening there in the African-American community. And the best of luck to you too, and we'll stay in touch with you as well.
Yes, thank you for having me. Have a nice one.
You too, Deja. You too. Thank you, Deja. And from Los